doing this bathroom. The next job I've got to do, as you can see, it's come on a little bit. We've got the seating area. This is the sauna. The bath's going now. The next job I've got to do is I've got to cut these angle pieces because we're going round a corner with a stud wall. It's not 45 degrees. It just didn't work out like that. Where this wall landed needed to land on a joist, and it was too far that way to get, anyway, it's a whole thing. But however, the great news is this is I think it's a 25 degree cut, and this is a 22 degree cut, so it's not like I can do two the same thing. But the idea is we're going to cut a wedge from top to bottom, so this is 3 meters high, to allow us to go around the corner, and then we can fit our door in, and it'll give us a nice corner edge to then put the shower panel on. But I'll give you a quick tour. So that's the sauna taking shape. We're going to have storage above it because there's this massive void and we don't need a ceiling that high in there. And then this is all going to be just shower panel. We've got a ceiling to put in here. Again, just the shower panel, do the walls, and then the bath will sit in there. And then we've got shower over bath doors, whatever they call them. So we'll have like a sliding door, like that. Yeah, so we're getting there. Starting to take shape a little bit now. It's been weeks of repairing stuff and levelling this floor and filling plaster walls and making good that, and I've still got the ceiling to do. But now I've got this edge here, I can plasterboard that up to it. So yeah, getting there. So to turn a corner, you put your stud in straight because you don't want to chop into that, otherwise you'll have this flimsy little bit of material, so it's easier just to put a wedge on it, a packer, to take up this shape. And then you do the same again, or you can do the same again. I'll grab a bit of wood. You could put the door in, cut the door shut at 90 degrees, and then make another packer there, and then that'll give you this point. So you just turn the corner. I'm toying with the idea though of cutting my door frame's massive. I'm thinking I'm going to cut the door frame down to make it butt up against that, because I've got plenty of meat here. It won't make no difference. I don't know yet. It depends how easy it is to cut, because it's a sauna door. I'll show you that. So that's the door, and obviously this is quite a wide chunk of meat, chunk of wood. That's the inside. The outside's just plywood with a raised lip so that you can put a panel in against it. So I've got plenty to play with. I think I'm going to try and cut this at an angle, but this edge is going to make it hard to put a track saw on there. But however, jury's out on that one. It might be easier just to straight cut it. So the first one I'm doing is 25 degrees. So I've set the saw to, look at my quality saw, ignore that. 25 degrees gives us our nice little sliver. I'm going to do a test piece to make sure that it's halfway decent. A bit over there, just run that through it. Because with my saw, there's quite a bit of a void there, so it's going to probably want to dip in. So the front bit might be no use to us at all. So I'm going to do more than I need and then chop it down to size. I'm not going to go all the way, I'll just chop that. There you go. Just chop the end off. But that's our wedge. I still think this is too fat. Something like 28mm if I remember rightly. No, it's not far from it. I think we might go and try that upstairs. So that's the straight edge. That's our diagonal cut. It needs to sit in there like that. Yeah, still a bit too fat. I just took this upstairs. That's it. That's not bad. That's what, three cuts on sacrificial bits to get it dialed in. Now, what I'm hoping to be able to do is on this bit that I've just cut, that's the one I need for the right hand side, that's 25 degrees. And then I need another bit for the left hand side, so hopefully I can spin that over like this, and because it's a shallower cut, take the remainder out of this without wasting another big length of timber. But whether it works out like that, I don't know. But I'm going to cut this one now, and then I'll show you upstairs. What I'm going to do is, it's 3 meters. I don't know if I'm going to stick 3 meters through there in one go. Changed my mind, I'm going to do it. I thought if it fits in that gap between there and that bench, I'll do it, and it does, so I will. That actually worked out better than I'd hoped. I didn't think it was going to go that well. Yeah, the start of it was a little bit wobbly, but then once you get through it, the weight of the timber keeps it nice and straight, and it's actually done a pretty decent cut. But I don't know if you can see, there's a bend about 1 metre up from the end. Yeah, that's what we deal with over here. Right, let's get that indoors. I'm going to have to trim that down, but I'm going to glue it and tack it, and then when I fit the door frame, screws will go right the way through this. Let's get it in and see what we've done. That's what we're after. It's going to stay there, that's good. I'll just give that a little tap so we can mark where that... I've got a screw sticking out. That gives you your corner, you see? See the lines on the floor, that would follow. So there's 2 ways of doing it. I can either do it like that and then cut that door straight and make another one of these, or I can try cutting it at an angle. The head says I should just cut it straight because it's going to be easier to mess around with a couple of these if I get it wrong than it is the door. But anyway, let's glue this up and get it stuck and nailed on, and then I'll do the other side. And this is just to hold it in place really until the glue sets, and then even then it's going to be getting screwed, so get the bottom in. Now look, it's almost a double width up this end, but then you see it tapers down to nothing. So around the back side, literally feathers down to nothing, but it gives you your angle now. So if I do that at the bottom, again, I've now turned that, what was it, 145 was it? 75, 150 degree corner. So I had a change of plan, walking back over here, thinking how I'm going to cut this bit down to 20 degrees. I'm going to cut the door straight. I think it'd be a lot easier than trying to fight it, cutting it at an angle. So I'm going to put another piece of this on. And the simplest thing to do is just to rotate this and use this bit I've already cut. And then that's my corner that we're after, the outside corner. And then the door will screw into that. So yes, I've got to find another piece of straight-ish timber. But yeah, so that's our cut. Just spin this round, and that gives us the nice corner that we're after. Overthinking it. There we go, decision's been made. Basically just stuck the other bit on, and now we've got our 90°. It's going to make fitting the door a lot easier. I don't know what I was thinking. So it gives you your nice corner. See? And now any shower panel that I put on up there, and then use some sort of external corner, modified obviously, fit in there like that. That worked out quite well. So that's 25, this one's 20. This is the other side done. Exactly the same process. And got this nice, there's our nice corner. So anyway, it's fairly simple to do. And now I've got another 90°, which I can just slot my door in. I'm happier about it that way, because if I cut it a little bit slack, I can a couple of packers and maybe make the whole process a little bit easier. But yeah, hopefully this one's helped you out. Check out my other stuff. I'll see you on the next one.